This is week 9, so this is my financial intelligence growth. So, what have I learned? Well, I think that the most important thing I've learned is ratios, and ratios. But also, I wanted to talk about cash versus profit a little bit. So, ratios. I think that I've seen these before. We talked about them in accounting, but not really too much about their application and importance. So I thought this was really, really key. And the assignment on ratios was pretty enlightening. How you can actually see the difference, really quantify things. And so, how quickly is the money moving in? How quickly is the inventory moving out? On average, quantified. But also cash versus profit. I know the definition of cash is what's in the bank, and profits what's on the books. But to know, like really drive that home was good, a good exercise, because you can have a profitable company that is cash poor and can go under. So those are good concepts. What will I do differently? Well, I think that it's really looking at those ratios that I'm going to do differently, evaluating my company, looking at what is my daily inventory, what is my daily sales, and doing these things, setting up a time frame to do this. So looking at what do I need to look at monthly, what do I need to look at quarterly. Obviously year-end reviews are going to be important, but it's that cash flow over the quarter and over the month that really is important. Also evaluating future employers and investments. So I am actively putting in applications, tweaking my resume, looking for something else while I relaunch this company. And I want to be able to, for one, show off this knowledge that I have, show them that I know more than some of my contemporaries and peers, but also evaluate them and say, is this somebody I want to work for? Is this a stable company? Are they going to be able to pay my bills? Am I going to be able to provide work to them that they're going to appreciate? So I think that's a very interesting use of this knowledge. And then ROI strategies. Definitely been around ROI before and familiar with the concept, but to have a bit better understanding of it and to be able to drill into it further and present it more clearly, that's going to be a big deal going forward. But biggest takeaway from this quarter would have to be that I now know more and can see more than 70% of my peers and subordinates. If I've got managers working under me, I think I was a bit ahead than that, but still, like on average, that's huge. I have an advantage that a lot of people don't. And I have a suggestion for you, actually. So in the book, they talk about this quiz, and you've talked about this quiz that gives us that stat, the 70%. So only 30% of managers across 1,000 managers initially were able to pass this quiz. I'm curious. Let's find that quiz, and you should put it at the beginning of the course as a gatekeeper to the course, and say you get points for this project. Take the quiz. The score doesn't matter on the quiz. That's not what the points are for. And let people see what their baseline is. And then at the end of the course, take it again, same thing. Not really weighted, just do this so you know. What do you know? And have you increased your financial intelligence? I think you would find that everybody has increased it, but to really be able to see how much they've increased it, I think would be really cool, and really drive home the point of why they took the course or why they needed this course. So anyway, just a thought. I'm going to look for that quiz myself and take it just for fun, and actually maybe keep it in my back pocket to share with my managers in the future. So thank you for the course. It's been fun.